Some of us have been playing video games for 35 years, while others haven't been alive that long. So our top 100 covers a lot of bases from across several generations of gaming. How we came to this top 100? A lot of listing, a smidge of voting, and then a solid bout of arguing. And then we changed some positions and added some totally new entries to the list. So, without further ado, these are the greatest video games of all time, according to the team here at GAMINGbible. Halo Combat Evolved may have revolutionized first-person shooters on console, and Halo 2 might have revolutionized online multiplayer, but 2007's Halo 3 took the best aspects of both games and perfected them. The campaign was almost perfect, and the multiplayer modes were the best the franchise's PvP had ever been, and better than it has been since. Sorry, Reach.
This Nintendo classic set a new record as the most expensive video game of all time in 2020, when a sealed copy sold for $156,000 at auction. But its antique potential aside, Mario's third Super Adventure still retains the magic it had on its debut in 1988. Super Mario Bros. 3 truly made Nintendo's mascot a global star, and the game's influence is there to see in just about every platform game released since.
Yep, it's that mustachioed mascot again. 2007's Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii, and now the Switch, is a vibrant, heartfelt adventure that deserves to be regarded as right up there among Nintendo's finest work. Fizzing with creativity and new ideas at every turn, this isn't just the pinnacle of Mario in 3 dimensions, but the ultimate 3D platformer.
Sometimes you don't realise how great a game is until after the credits roll. Naughty Dog's The Last of Us was not one of those games. Its brilliance was immediately apparent, and it remains one of the greatest gaming stories ever told. Its sequel of 2020 has given us some narrative closure, but this open-ended original delivers an emotional gut punch no player can forget. An exceptional example of storytelling in the gaming medium.
It should come as no surprise to see Rockstar's record-breaking release in our top 10. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the most profitable entertainment release ever. It invites you to take a tour of Los Santos through the eyes of 3 stooges, an ex-bank robber, a street gangster, and an unhinged drug and arms dealer. All the ingredients needed for some wholesome family fun.
Hey, you're finally awake. Are 5 words burned into the mind of everyone who ever played Skyrim. As you're transported to your untimely execution on a horse-drawn cart, the beginning of the game feels more like an ending, and then it opens up into an astonishingly detailed and enjoyable RPG. We all love to pretend Skyrim wasn't that good, given its modern ubiquity across every platform going, but the truth is, it's still brilliant.
Minecraft is a game of infinite possibilities and endless potential. Anything you could dream of doing, you can do it. Your imagination is the only limit. Whether you want to build, adventure, or play minigames, your first night in Minecraft is as fun as your 100th. With countless updates to the base game, there's always more to do, even 10 years on from its release.
Portal 2 is the best puzzle game ever made. Valve managed to perfectly mix action and mystery with mind-bending puzzles, and included some of the best jokes and dialogue committed to video games as a bonus. Portal 2 is an icon, almost 10 years on since its release, and it will continue to be the gold standard for puzzles in games everywhere. It even plays you out with a banging song at the end. What's not to love?
Not many of us quite saw this one coming. With the Witcher series already 2 games deep, CD Projekt Red's third main entry had precedent for sure, but The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt magnificently exceeded any and all expectations. A rich, believable world, a hero with flaws aplenty, and companions who love and hate him, and quests to make you laugh and cry. The Witcher 3 has it all, plus janky horses, and it's very nearly the greatest video game of all time. Very nearly. But before we hit number 1, please be sure to head to gamingbible.co.uk for our full list of the top 100 games of all time. To give you a tease, here's a quick summary of numbers 20 to 11. Finally at number 1, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
It had to be, didn't it? The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild channels the spirit of the original Zelda game of 1986, while including everything you need for a modern day hit. The gargantuan open-world map is packed full of sights and secrets to discover, the characters burst out of the screen, the puzzles are plenty and satisfying. Then there's the story, which stands toe-to-toe with any game, both in what it says and how it says it. Breath of the Wild is our #1 game of all time, and we know it's a lot of yours too. And rightly so.